Hi, good morning my dear students. This is Rajeswari and welcome back to my channel English with Rajeswari. So today I'll take the Unit 3 in the poem The Inchcape Frog. So let's see the page number 108. So before it, please subscribe my channel, like and share my videos and give your valuable comments. Thank you. So see Unit 3. So Unit 2 re jaitla kona about Ralph. Ralph was a wicked person and he cut the bell. He cut the bell from the Inchcape float out of envy or out of jealous to Abbott. तांकर Abbott प्रति जोड़ा jealous थिला envy थिला से सेतिमे he Ralph cut the bell to create pain for Abbott. Then Unit 3. So do you know sin always recoils on the sinner? जेमती कि कहिछि जे sin always returns back to the sinner. जे पाप जे करिथाय पापी पाखकु तार रिजल्ट फेरी आस्ताय. So read the following unit of the text and note how Sir Ralph the Rover pays for the sins he has committed. तो से जो पाप करिछि तार से रिजल्ट कोन पाइछि तार मूल्य से कोन देछि. So Unit 3, Sir Ralph the Rover sailed away. He scored the seas for many a day, and now grown rich with plundered store, he steers his course for Scotland's shore. So after cutting the bale, so the bale ta katti sarla Ralph, then he sailed away, or Ralph lowered his boat and sailed away for many days. Tamane kona he scored the seas for many days. After cutting the bell, he wandered the seas. Scored means wandered ba भ्रमण करिबा. तो सी जेतबेले काटी सारला परे बेलटा से बहुत दिन धरिकी समुद्र रे भ्रमण कला. He wandered the seas many a days and he became rich by plundering the ships and the plundering the stores. Plundered means loot ba लुंठन करिबा. जेतबेले से एंड ही स्टीज हिज कोर्स फॉर स्कॉटलैंड शोर. देन से तार गतिपथ बदलैला बा से स्कॉटलैंड शोर को फेरिबा पई चाहिला. सो फर्स्ट स्टांजा is about that after cutting the bell, Ralph sailed away and he wandered the seas for many days, and when he grew rich, or when he became rich by plundering the ships and by plundering the stores, then he decided to come back to the Scotland shore. So he took his direction to return back or to come back to the Scotland shore. Steers means to take direction. Direction means course ba digo. Then so thick a haze overspread the sky, they cannot see the sun on high. The wind hath blown gale all day, at evening it hath died away. So when Ralph decided to come back, at that time suddenly the weather changed. How the weather changed? In Unit 2, there was spring season, the sun was shining joyfully and all things were cheerful on that day. But when Ralph decided to come back, at that time suddenly the weather changed. How? A thick haze overspread the sky. Haze means fog. तामने पूरा कुहुड़ी आकाश रे छाई गला. They cannot see the sun on high. Ralph and his men cannot see the sun in the sky because of the thick fog or कुहुड़ी पाई. The wind hath blown gale all day. Hath means hedge. जे पूरा दिन, gale means storm or strong wind. पूरा दिन बहुत जोरे पवन बहुथिला, but at evening it slowed down. किंतु संध्यारे it had died away or it had slowed down or it had fallen. जोटा कि संध्या बेल को टिके पवनटा कमी जाइथिला. On the deck the Rover takes his stand, so dark it is they see no land. Quoth Sir Ralph, it will be lighter soon, for there is the dawn of the rising moon. So जेतबेले suddenly weather change होला and at evening it slowed down. Then Ralph on the deck, Ralph takes his stand. Deck means कौन कहली floor of the ship. So Ralph took his stand on the floor of the ship, or he was ready to come back. So dark it is they see no land. So there was too dark, so they were not able to see the land, or not able to see the, or they could not see the shore. So quoth Sir Ralph, quoth means said, সেটু Sir Ralph কহিলে it will be lighter soon, ଏବେ ଟିକେ ଆଲୋକିତ ହେବ, କାହିଁକି? for there is the dawn of the rising moon. dawn means କ'ଣ generally ନା before morning time ଟା, जोटा कि प्रत्युष कुहाଯାଏ. rising moon ମାନେ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଉଦୟ ହେବାକୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ତାମାନେ ସେଇଟା କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଯେ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଉଦୟ କାଳୀନ ସମୟ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଉଦୟ ହେବା ଆକାଶରେ ତାମାନେ ଟିକେ ଲାଇଟ୍ ପଡ଼ିବ ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ଆଲୋକିତ ଦେଖାଯିବ. Canst hear, said one, the breakers roar, for me thinks we should be near the shore. Now where we are I cannot tell, but I wish I could hear the Inchcape bell. So canst means can. So can hear, said one, breakers roar. ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେମାନେ ବାହାରିଲେ ଫେରିବା ପାଇଁ, Ralph and his men, at that time someone said that he can hear the sound of the breakers roar. breakers roar means କ'ଣ ନା breakers roar means ହେଲା ଯେତେବେଳେ rise of the tidal waves, ବା ଯେତେବେଳେ ତରଙ୍ଗ ଆସେ ବା ଢେଉ ପିଟିବାର ଶବ୍ଦ, ଯୋଉଟା କୂଳରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଢେଉ ପିଟି ହୁଏ সেটা কুহাযায় breakers roar, means ঢেউ পিটিবার শব্দ, the sound of the breakers roar or the sound of the tidal waves. So they can hear the sound of the breakers roar. And for me things means it seems to me. Here me କ'ଣ, me refers to Ralph. So it seems to Ralph को ଦେଖା ଯାଉଥିଲା ବା Ralph ଭାବୁଥିଲା we should be near the shore, ଯେ ସେମାନେ ବୋଧେ କୂଳ ପାଖାପାଖି ହେଇଗଲେଣି. why, କାହିଁକି ନା breakers roar, sound of the breakers roar, ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେମାନେ ଢେଉ ପିଟିବାର ଶବ୍ଦଟା ଶୁଣି ପାରୁଛନ୍ତି, so ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ ଭାବିଲେ ଯେ they should be near the shore. shore ମାନେ ହେଲା କୂଳ. now where we are I cannot tell, but exactly they don't know where they are. ସେମାନେ କୋଉଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଜାଣି ନାହାନ୍ତି. but I wish I could hear the Inchcape bell. କିନ୍ତୁ Ralph wish କରୁଛି, ଇଚ୍ଛା କରୁଛି ଯେ ସିଏ ସେଇ ବେଲ୍ର ଶବ୍ଦଟା ଶୁଣିପାରୁ. ତାମାନେ after cutting the bell he wandered the seas many a days and he forgot that he already cut the bell. ସେ ଭୁଲି ଯାଇଛି ଯେ ସେ already ସେ ବେଲ୍ଟାକୁ କାଟି ଦେଇଥିଲା ବୋଲି. so ସିଏ ଭାବୁଛି ଯେ he wished that he could hear the Inchcape bell, or he could hear the sound of the Inchcape bell. So they hear no sound, the swell is strong. Though the wind hath fallen, they drift along, till the vessel strikes with a shivering shock. Oh Christ, it is the Inchcape rock. So at that time they hear no sound, and they could not hear any sound of the Inchcape bell because the swell is strong. because the swell means କ'ଣ, ସମୁଦ୍ର ଫୁଲିବା ଯେମିତି କୁହାଯାଇଛି, ଯେମିତିକି ଜୁଆର ବହୁତ ଅଧିକା ଥିଲା, ସେଥିପାଇଁ they cannot or they could not hear the sound of the Inchcape bell. though the wind had fallen but the drift along. ଯଦି ବା ପବନ କମି ଯାଇଥିଲା, at evening the wind had died. so if ଯଦି ବା though the wind had fallen, ପବନ କମି ଯାଇଥିଲା, but they pulled along or they carried away, जोटा कि ସେମାନେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଟାଣି ହେଇ ଯାଉଥିଲେ. drift means ହେଲା pull or to be carried away. ସେମାନେ ଯେମିତି ତାଙ୍କ ନୌକାଟା ଟାଣି ହେଇ ଯାଉଥିଲା, till the vessels strike with a shivering shock. vessels means ship. तो ଯେତେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତାଙ୍କର ଜାହାଜଟା ଯାଇକି ବାଡ଼େଇ ଗଲା, strikes with a shivering shock. shivering ମାନେ କ'ଣ, tremble or shudder. ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଯାଇକି ବାଡ଼େଇ ଯାଇଛି ସେ Inchcape rock ଦେହରେ, then oh Christ, it is the Inchcape rock. ସେଠୁ Sir Ralph exclaimed, oh God, it is the Inchcape rock. so ଯେତେବେଳେ they cannot hear the sound of the Inchcape bell, so but at evening, if though the wind had fallen, or though the wind had slowed down, or though the wind had fallen, they drift along, or their ship drift along, and the ship collided with the Inchcape rock, and or their ship struck against the dangerous rock. At that time Ralph exclaimed that, oh God, hey Bhagavan, oh God, it is the Inchcape rock. Hey Bhagavan, এইটা হচ্ছে সেই Inchcape rock. Sir the rover tore his hair, he cast himself in his despair. The waves rush in every side, the ship is sinking beneath the tide. So Sir Rover tore his hair. तामने जेतबेले से टेंशन हे जाइछंती मींस he cast himself in despair. Despair means loss of hope, हताश हे जिबा. So in despair he tore his hair, तार चुट्टी छंडेबा को लागिला हताश रे. And he cast himself, he blamed himself for his wicked action. जे तांकर दुष्ट जो कामटा करिथिले, he blamed himself, he cast himself. And the waves rush in every side. At that time their ship is sinking beneath the tide. तांकर जहाजटी तळकु तळकु ढेउ भितरे बुडीबाकु लागुथिला. And the waves rush in every side. ढेउ गुडाको चारि पाखरु तांको शिप भितरे पानी पसि चलथिला और तांको जहाजटी धीरे धीरे बुडीबाकु जाउथिला. So when the ship was sinking beneath the tide, he thought that or he was in despair or he felt hope or loss of hope. He tore his hair. He was going to die, so he lost the hope he lost the hope to be alive. Se bonchibar asa ko hare deithile. So in despair he tore his hair when the ship was sinking beneath the tide. But even in his dying fear, one dreadful sound could the rover hear, a sound as if with the Inchcape bell the devil below was ringing his knell. So but even in his dying fear, तो ये जो मरिबार व्याकुलता रे, so he was going to die, he was sure that he was going to die. से sure थिले जे से मरिबाकु जाउछंती. And but even in his dying fear, से मृत्युर भय रे, he could hear the terrible sound or the terrific sound. Dreadful means terrific or fearful sound. से जो भयंकर शब्द से सुनी पारुथिले, कोन कहार शब्द? A sound as if with the Inchcape bell. The devil below was ringing his knell. So knell means death bell. So when he realized that he became the reason of his own death, became the cause of his own death, he could hear the sound of the Inchcape bell that the devil of the sea, as the devil of the sea was ringing the death bell for him. जेतो से बुड़ीबाकु जाउछंती, तांको रियलाइज होउची जे से तांको निज मृत्युर कारण निजे हेछंती, because he did the wicked act. He cut the bell out of envy or jealous. Then he thought that the next who comes or the next the sailor who comes, they won't bless the abortop. But finally किए फेस कले कन्सिक्वेंस टाको राड फेस कले, जेमिति कि समुद्र राक्षस द डेविल ऑफ द सी, समुद्र राक्षस तांको बाई मृत्युर घंटी बजाउछंती. माने व्हेन ही वाज सिंकिंग और ही वाज ड्राउनिंग, जेतो से बुडीबाकु जाउछंती, और व्हेन देयर शिप और हिज शिप वाज sinking beneath the tide. At that time he realized that he could hear the sound of the Inchcape bell as the devil of the sea was ringing the death bell for him. तांको जेमती सुना होची जे से जो कोन घंटीर शब्द से जेमती सुनी पारछंती, काहे कि से ही से बेलटा को काटिथि, तांको लागुची से बुडीला बेले से घंटीर शब्द से जेमती सुनी पारछंती. Clear? The next class I will discuss the question answer. Thank you.